Well, what's going on, everybody? Listen, on today, the topic for today is free. And we're going to talk about free. But if anybody knows me, know that I say this all the time. My life is like a roller coaster, right? So much good happen, and then some not so good happen, and then you got some irritation happen, and then you got some tolerance happening. It's just a lot going on. So before I can even have this conversation, I got to sing something because I'm pretty sure I am not the only one feeling this type of way right now. Like a whole bunch is just going on all at one time. Forget the things that's going on in the world, but everything that's going on in the world definitely affects your right now, okay? And so much is going on, it's affecting my right now. So like I tell all my children, I have a whole bunch of kids, right? And I tell them all the time, CJ, all my kids, Scooter, all y'all, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. And sometimes you have to speak victory during your test. And no matter how you feel, speak a word and you will be healed. Speak over yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Oh, that's how I feel right now, y'all. I have to encourage myself. And then on top of that, I had already chosen the topic for today, which is free. So in my topic, I wanted to discuss with you guys my song, Free, that's on my album, and why I wrote Free, and just talk a little bit about it because freedom is very, very, very important. And to declare to be free means that you done been through some stuff that maybe have had you down or have taken over your thought process, your joy, your happiness, your peace. And sometimes you just need to be free from all of the drama, free from all of the pain, free from all the hurt and all the shame. And that's one of the lines that's in my song. But I'm gonna tell y'all in this transparent conversation on today that although I'm free, I just had to encourage myself on today because it is so much happening in my world. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm still not a grandma yet. We still yet holding on. We didn't think she was gonna make it all the way till now, but she is holding on. Praying for you, Shemaya. I know it's coming soon. My grandbaby will be here soon. But I just wanted to encourage you. You said, I just have to encourage you. I just want to encourage you because I'm in the process of encouraging myself. One of my favorite songs to sing to myself is all that keep coming in my mind is encourage yourself because that's what I've been doing. But absolutely, you don't know my story and all the things that I've been through. You can't feel my pain. All I had to go through to get here. And you'll never understand my praise. Please don't try to figure it out. Just know that my worship, that's between me and the Lord. My worship, it is for real. This is the part right here, Bishop. I've been through too much not to worship him. See, I've been through too much not not to worship him. Right now I go through too much. I'm going through too much not to worship him. Yes. So, but anyway, let's talk about being free. So in my song, Free, I actually stated this is the time in my life where I made the decision to not allow certain things to affect me and affect my outcome, my thought process, affect my future, right? Because I was going through a lot, you know, as I've shared my testimony so many times, but I went through a phase where I wanted to get high and I used to smoke cigarettes like faithfully. And I went through a period in my life where I just wanted to stay high and drunk. And to be honest, it had nothing to do with my past experience because I was actually overcoming a lot of that stuff. But I did it simply because I wanted to have fun. Y'all know that. Oh, girls, they want to have fun. But yeah, I did a lot of goofy stuff just to have fun and because it was available for me to do it, you know. But at the end of the day, let me tell you what getting high and smoking and drinking did for me. What it did do is it took my money. It took my time. It took all my ideas. Now, you know, nowadays, some people, they get high and they have these whole epiphanies and I mean, they just be like, I did this and this and that. But for Lanasia, it didn't work that way. I was miserable all the time because after I came down from my high, I will often think about the things that I've been through and what I've just experienced or whatever. And I had a great deal of shame because I don't know about you, but I don't know if any church folk will be honest with the whole getting high and drinking and everything and then going to church and trying to operate in a gift that God has given you. But for Lanasia, it was really, really stressful because in my mind, I had a certain thing that I wanted to do, or you know how when you getting ready to sing or you getting ready to perform or whatever, and you like, oh, when I get up there, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. And then when I get up there, blank, then you're looking crazy. So I experienced a lot of that, and which caused a lot of shame, not shame on what people had on me, but I was ashamed of what God was sitting there thinking about. Like, Lanasia, I blessed you with all of these different gifts and talents. And this is what you're going to do. Now, granted, this is my conversation that I'm thinking the Lord is saying to me. Granted, I'm excited that you in the house of God, but can I get some kind of respect? You just gonna come up in my house and disrespect me and this and this and that. And so I felt that way. And I'm not saying that a whole bunch of people feel that way or anybody feel that way. This is just Lanasia. I'm talking about Lanasia, people of God. Okay. So it was just something to do. But it did leave me feeling a lot of shame and guilty. And I felt like I let God down on occasions. So you know what started you know how my deliverance from smoking started? So every time I pulled out a cigarette or I pulled out a blunt, because I don't know, back in the day, people used to smoke joints or whatever it is, but I didn't smoke that. I smoked a blunt and I would have it. And while I'm smoking, I just be like, listen, y'all, this is my last blunt. God gonna deliver me from this. God gonna take this away from me. And I would speak those things because in my heart, that's what I really, really, really wanted to do. So I constantly talked about how God was gonna deliver me from smoking and getting high and drinking and cussing. Oh yes, I had a real bad attitude, which it came with a powerful, nasty tongue. So I needed deliverance from all of that. And I prayed and asked God. I would say to whomever I was getting high with, this is my last one. This is going to be it. I'm going to do it. And I would just decree and declare it, and to the point where I realized I was starting to smoke by myself. Because ain't nobody want to hear that, right? If you're getting high or getting drunk, don't nobody, and that's what one of my friends told me back in the day. Like, man, I don't want to get high with you no more because all you're going to do is blow my high because all you're going to talk about is God delivering you, and I don't want to hear that. I want to get high and have some fun. Well, yeah, that's how my deliverance started. And I believe in my heart that God was like, oh, she must really want to do this, to the point where I was doing it by myself. And to be honest, I didn't really pay for it much because I'm so crazy and goofy. People just wanted to do it with me because they felt like, oh, Lanesia is so fun when she high. Yeah, I'm hilarious when, you know, but I'm a funny person anyway. But no, I ain't gonna say I'm a funny person, because I sometimes don't think I'm funny. People be laughing at me and I be dead serious. Ain't that right, Arnetta? I be like dead serious, like, what you laughing at? I'm being for real. But seriously, nobody wanted to party with me no more. So I ended up doing it by myself. And while I was doing it by myself, it was boring, right? Who want to get high and sit there, and I'm sitting and watching TV, and then I'm analyzing the TV show by myself, laughing at my own jokes, like by myself. Well, that was no fun. So I literally, in my heart, I was just like, Lord, take this away from me. I just don't want it. And God did just that thing. But when he took the smoking and took the drinking and the desire to have those things in my life, to have those as a coping mechanism or just a fun time or whatever it is, he took all of that away. But what I didn't realize is he took away all the other stuff too. So after I had literally given it all to him, I was free. I was free from feeling shameful. I was free from being feeling disappointed, or like I let my family down, or I let God down. I let my people down, and it's like crazy. And then as growing up as a little girl, it's like everything that my mother taught me vocally was just maximized, right? So if you don't know, my mom can blow. She can sing. Like, she literally trained us. Am I right, Arnetta? I mean, like, we was trained, like, you know, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and then had to do all this other stuff that we would sometimes roll our eyes at because we didn't want to do it, but we did it. But all of that vocal ability, all the creativity, and again, some people get high and they say they are more creative when they high. Not Lanesia. So all my creativity, everything was just flowing, and I can hear God saying to me, hey, you finally gonna allow me to maximize everything I put in you? Yeah, let's get this. Oh, okay, I don't know about y'all, but when I have a conversation with the Lord, my conversation is the real deal, okay? I have conversation as if he's sitting right next to me, like, Lord, sometimes I even ask myself, but we ain't gonna tell nobody that. But I have real conversations, and it was like, I put all of this inside of you for a reason. So now that you want to release this stuff, you want to get rid of all of this, I'm gonna do it for you, and I'm gonna maximize everything I put in you. And therefore, that's where my freedom came. Freedom. Free to lift my hands and say, thank you, Jesus. Free to do whatever it is my heart desires to do musically. I'm in creativeness. It's just, God is amazing. I don't know if you ever get to that point in life where you're thinking about it and you just have to sit there and say, God, you are amazing. And so as I became free from so much and so much on the inside, the freedom started raining on the outside. Come on, we all know John 8 and 32, and shall know the truth, and the truth shall what? Not set you free, but it will make you free. And so after I became free, so much had opened up in my eyes and in the spiritual sense, you know, where I can see my future. Like, it's so much. Like, I wish I could just go through every single song right now, but the song that I wrote, Forward, I'm moving forward. I can see where I want to be. The vision is so clear to me. I mean, it's just clear. I can see everything God has for me. Now, in order for me to get there, relies on my faith, right? How much faith do I have that I'm gonna be able to succeed and get to where God has for me? So I'm telling y'all, roller coaster, yes, my life it's definitely a roller coaster. And it's because I know for a fact that the enemy is threatened by me. My old pastor used to say all the time that if the devil isn't messing with you, I mean, if you ain't got nothing going on in your life where things just randomly happen and you just everything is perfect, and then just that means the devil, whatever, he can have his way with you. That means he ain't threatened. That means he's using you to the maximum capacity. Like, he like, yeah, me and LaNasia are homies. She doing exactly what I want her to do in the spirit world, which is nothing. So he used to say all the time, if the devil ain't messing with you, then you're doing something wrong. Because the devil's supposed to be messing with you, right? His goal is to kill and steal and destroy us, right? Remember our word last week? He's a professional distractionist. But listen, I had to realize that the enemy, the devil is not my friend. Everything he said to me is a lie. Everything he tried to use against me ain't gonna work, and I had to start speaking those things. So right at this very moment, I do want to encourage you. I just want to encourage you, if you're looking for that freedom. And listen, I'm not gonna lie and say that it's easy. LaNasia, how did you do this and how did you overcome it? It wasn't easy. The first thing that I had to do, though, is want it. I had to want the change. I wanted the healing. I wanted to be free from all that drama. I wanted to be free from arguing and bitterness and anger. And I wanted to be free from all of that. That's just what I want. Who wants to wake up in the morning and be angry for nothing? Who wants to get up and go about your day, and when things don't go your way, have a pity party and fit? Because I'm gonna tell you now, as an adult, I don't know about y'all, but as a mother, when my kids want to have a pity party or a pouting, Sister Gardley, you hear me? When they want to pout, the first thing we do is give them the mama face. You better get that under control. I'm gonna need you to calm down. I'm gonna need you to wipe them tears from your eyes. This is what you gotta do. Yes, things hurt for a moment. They hurt. Sometimes they hurt. I get frustrated. I'm human. I get frustrated. I get irritated. I get annoyed, and things happen, but I always try my best to remember that at the end of the day, this too shall pass. But I also know that if I don't pass the test the first time, that joker gonna come right back around, maybe using different people or a different scenario. But either way, the concept is gonna be the same, and you're gonna have to take that test all over again, and then you're gonna keep taking that same test until you pass it, right? So I just want to encourage you. I love you all. I see y'all in the group. In the chat. I appreciate you all joining in, and I'm telling you, it's it's crazy. It is crazy, especially when you have children. And then I'm a single mom. I'm single by choice. Yes, I'm single by choice, and it's just so much. I just choose to not have drama in my life. I just choose to have peace. And sometimes things come and they try to challenge my peace. That's the issue for me right there. That's the issue for me, because I need my peace. I know y'all need some peace. I need peace too and everything, but sometimes it comes to challenge me, and sometimes it hurt. Sometimes it just aggravates me. And I used to have to tell my son, one of my boys, when they get upset, he had punched a hole in my wall. I'm gonna need you to get that under control, because after you fix my wall, I'm gonna need you to not do that again, But at the end of the day, I had to explain to him, I need you to try to channel this anger somewhere else. Find something to do that's going to allow you to calm down and think this thing through. Exactly what are you upset about, right? Because I get so upset, and I'm like, okay, what exactly am I upset about? Am I upset because it's beyond my control and I can't change the situation, or I don't have control of the situation? Well, if that's the case, then you need to walk away, because if you can't change it, what's going to happen? You got to deal with the consequences, right? So I often find myself praying for peace, understanding, and wisdom. wisdom because I need to know what to give my energy to and what not to give my energy to. I mean, listen, I am like I'm really talkative right now, right? Even though I felt like I called my cousin today and I just let her have it. I'm like, this is what's going on, and I'm just so upset. And she listened and everything. And at the end of the conversation, we both were laughing. That's what I love about her. Arnetta, I love you. I love her. So, it's just so much. And I'm sure everybody is going through a lot, but I'm gonna tell you this. I know for a fact, I will say this every time I talk to y'all. The devil can't stand when we give God praise in the midst of whatever it is we're going through. He can't stand it. He don't even know how to function after that because it's like chaotic for him, right? He's probably sitting around like, well, wait a minute, I did this and I did that. Why is she still smiling? I just did this. I just took her job away. Why is she still happy? He can't stand it when we give God praise in the midst of whatever it is we're going through. So with me knowing that, it's like I have no choice but to begin to praise him in the midst of whatever it is I'm going. Like I said, I talk to the Lord. I'll be like, okay, Lord, I can't deal with this. I don't want to talk about this no more. Matter of fact, let me just send a text message that says, hey, let's talk about this next year in December of next year. Like, let's just talk about it next year around this time, okay? That means I don't want to deal with this. Some people, their feelings get hurt when you say, not interested, or I didn't answer your call because I didn't want to hear it. I just didn't. But hey, reality hits sometimes, and sometimes we can't ignore people. Sometimes it's hard to function, especially when we know that the enemy will use the ones that's the closest to us to get to us. And even though I know that the human side, sometimes it goes there, you get upset. But because I know that the enemy will use one of my kids or any family member to get to me, I have to always be on guard. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I want to relax. Don't you want to relax? But then it's like, God, I say to him, Lord, why do I got to go through this? Why do I have to go through that? Why can't it just be smooth sailing? How come things just can't go the way that they supposed to go? The way they supposed to go. And then the Lord said, well, you got to go through this. It's going to make you stronger. Well, Lord, how strong do I got to be? I'm strong already. How strong do I have to be? And you know what he said to me, Sister Carolyn? You know what the Lord said to me? He said one word. He said, stronger. I got to be stronger. There is no ending to the word stronger. There is no, I have reached the maximum capacity to be strong, so now I am no longer, there is none of that. It's just straight stronger. What that means, I have to be prepared, or I have to function in the midst of whatever is going on, period. Because there's no end to me being stronger. God just wants me to be stronger. There is no end to being stronger. So that means every day I have to continually and consistently give God praise for everything that I've been through, everything I'm going through, everything I'm going to go through, and deal with it, right? So yes, I am, in spite of, I just got to be stronger. And yes, that's a song coming soon. Stronger. It's one coming soon. But yeah, so that's pretty much what is going on in my mind right now. People tell you one thing and they do another, or people try to lie and tell you that they did something and you know they ain't did it. You ever see a kid that try to hide something and behind their back and you see it? So you like, what you got behind your back? Nothing. What you got? Nothing. So, sometimes that's why I try my best to be honest and upfront with my children. But you know who we can't hide nothing from? You You can't hide nothing from God. We think we be hiding it from him. You know, we think we got things under control and like, man, we ain't gonna say, but not so. God sees all. He knows all. And, you know, a lot of people say, God know how much you can bear. Yes, he does. He does know exactly how much we can bear. But we are supposed to definitely put our trust in him because he can definitely handle way more than what we could handle as human beings. Can I get an amen? Can y'all type amen in there? Because I'm not no preacher, huh? Like, you know, I'm not no preacher, but I do know that God can handle way more than I can handle. But if I'm trusting and putting my faith and trust in him and my inner strength in him, then there's nothing I can't do. Amen. I love you guys. So, yes. So if you have not, I want you all to listen to Free. It's on my album, Dare to Praise Different. Listen to Free. And I just want you to listen to the words, you know, because truly, 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 I am free from all the shame, the hurt, and the pain of everything that I brought on myself, huh? I brought it on myself. Yeah, a lot of decisions, you know, we make a lot of decisions and it affects us. But, you know, at the end of the day, God get the glory. You get the glory from this. I like that little song. But yeah, so that's what my Transparent Tuesday was about. And I did good. I told my cousin, I hope I get through this conversation without crying, because for me, sometimes crying is like a release. It's a release. And sometimes you just need that release, you know? But there is nothing I can't handle with the strength of God. So I want to, do you all see my, oh yeah, we showed the praise party video last week. I'm sure I hope you all have seen the video by now. If you haven't, please go to YouTube and look at the video and share it as much as you like. And if you would like your very own t-shirt, and see, this is why I had to put this one on. It says, confuse the devil and have a praise party. Can y'all see that? Confuse the devil and have a praise party. So I know for a fact that that's one way we can do, which is confuse the devil. But if you want to get your own t-shirt, you can go to my website and look at the colors and grab your own praise party t-shirt. I really appreciate y'all's support. Oh, and if you have not subscribed to my website, please do that so that you can receive the newsletters. I probably should do them every week, but I don't. I mean, every month, but I think we do every 2 months. But God is so good. And I just thank God for freedom. I thank God for being free, you know, free from all the pain that this troubled world can bring. And I'm free from all the shame that my sins, they had me to feel, to be committed to one love. Yes, see, listen, freedom can be so many different forms. I don't personally know what you need freedom from, but I can tell you this, God is a freedom giver. Huh? He's a freedom giver, and I am free in the name of Jesus. Listen, I didn't let my coffee get cold. Anybody know me know I love my coffee, but I love you all. I appreciate you all, and please, you know, share. I'll see you all in 2 weeks, and yeah, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Sister Janice, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys that are on, that's sharing and commenting and everything. Michaela, I see you. Girl, I see you. I love you all. And if there are no questions, because I know I did all the talking today. I did all the talking. But I love you all. And I pray that the rest of your week is beautiful. It's the holiday season. I'm praying in advance for the all the eating I'm about to do. Lord, forgive me in advance, because I'm about to tear up some dressing, huh? I'm about to tear it up. So I love you all. I pray that you all have a safe and beautiful holiday. Oh, absolutely. If you would like to bless the ministry, but go to the website and look at all the stuff that's on there. Get you a couple t-shirts, and I will speak with you all soon. I love you all. Please be safe. Wear your mask. And love on each other, because this is definitely a time for love. Hopefully next time we talk, I'll be a grandma and we're going to be a nana. We settled on nana, everybody. Nana. My kids told me I'm not old enough to be a big mom. Jason, they said I'm not old enough to be big mom. I wanted to be big mom. But I'm settling for nana. I like nana. Hey, nana. So I love you all, and you all have a good evening. Peace.